My name is Barry George. I was born in 1935.
My name is Norma Taylor and I was born in 1930.
My name's Joan Child and I was born in 1927.
It's Mary Galligan and I was born in 1928.
My name is Davina Parsons and I was born in 1929.
My name is Margaret MacDonald and I was born in 1936.
My name's Jim Kime and I was born in 1936, 71 years ago.
Lana Mills. I was born on August 2nd, 1943.
My name is Robert Mills and I don't remember the year I was born.
Sheila Fielding and I was born in 1944.
I remember my first day at school. My mother was in hospital having a baby and my grandmother sent me up.
I was carrying a penny to put in the bank.
We had an Alsatian dog and he used to take us to school, that's all I can remember.
And I was very privileged because my family, my aunts had gone to that school, so I was made a fuss of.
And my cousins left me at the gate.
From the day I went to school till the day I got out, I was always first at the bottom, at the other end.
I don't remember that.
Meaning last.
But I do remember when I was very young in school.
And I dropped my penny and it went under the step.
Yes, I do remember my first day at school.
I hated school. I couldn't wait to get out of it.
One girl was trying to read and she was really struggling. So I don't know why it upset me, so I cried.
And I just ran across a main road and ran back home because I was too frightened.
I was spoken to by the nuns and told that I had to behave myself in school.
And so my first day at school, that was all I can remember about it. I lost my penny.
Yes, I remember the boy I first had a crush on.
Oh yeah, let me think, I'm trying.
Oh, I had a few of them.
Yes. Didn't have a big crush on him, but he had a car and that helped.
There weren't too many boys around because it was wartime, and as soon as they reached a certain age they went into the army.
His name was Dougie Clarenbowl. Can you believe that? And I used to admire him and walk past his house, but I was never going to talk to him, which was very sad because he turned into a Qantas pilot.
His name was, can't remember, but he was Jewish. God, he was nice. I loved him at first sight.
Yes, but I don't remember.
He had pimples, but he was beautiful.
She went her way and I went my way.
Oh, God. No, I don't. But it was a schoolgirl. Now, wait a minute, I've got it.
Anna Jensen, that was her name.
Yes, it was a schoolgirl, and I think to gain her attention, I used to throw tennis balls at her.
He hated Americans, so I knew he wanted a fight.
Even although I didn't want to fight, I was all right. You know, we punched and kicked and scratched.
And sometimes it'd get out of hand and you'd end up in a blue.
So one by one they took the turns trying to pick a fight with me, and they all lost.
No, not particularly, no.
Then I heard a voice saying, "Cops!" and there were a couple of policemen coming down the street.
They got the worst for wear whenever they picked a fight with me. I'd practiced.
So I had to sit her down and give her this big lecture about what happens if young girls go to the drive-in.
I slapped him. We were allowed to slap kids in those days.
I have a bar soap handy in my hand.
I used to work for an illegal bookmaker.
But these days they just give you a spot fine.
Backhanders paid to the police.
So you'd go like that and I'd rub it in and say, dirty mouth, gotta clean it out.
The judge just wasn't, or the magistrate wasn't interested in my explanation.
They were wonderful days.
Grandfather stayed with us for a while. As soon as he left, he sort of went back to the drink and everything, and he ended up dying alone.
Oh yeah, my grandmother. She was the most beautiful person.
He was the station master at Milson's Point, the last station master to put the cars on the ferries crossing the harbour before the bridge opened.
My grandfather was quite old, must have been late 70s, a little bit older than I am now.
She never stopped talking. You never got a word in.
He was an old hardhead from way back.
Just going to sleep of a night in your bed and never waking up, I suppose that would be the best thing.
Die at home. That's probably better for everybody.
Had his breakfast, was going to visit somebody. While he was waiting for the train, he died.
I will always get the brunt of the deal, so it's going to be a traumatic experience.
I want to die of extreme old age and go to sleep and not wake up.
And they can do what they like with the body. I won't be interested in it.
Peacefully in my sleep.
But I would really like to be aware of my imminent death.
I'm not frightened.